Welcome everybody to Timmy's Lair. Shitty video today. This one hurts. So this is a box of magic cards that lucky old Timmy got from a city. I had my cousin go meet up with this guy who said his brother passed away, and he was looking to get rid of some magic cards to help his brother's kids out. So I don't know if it's true or not, but so we picked up this collection, and upon going through it, we found that most of it is fake. Really unfortunate. So this entire right-hand side of the box, some tokens. This is all, nobody's faking tokens, and even if they were, whatever. And then basic lands, the entire right-hand side. I don't have any suspicions about any of these, and I don't have suspicions anymore about the other cards. Umezawa's Jit does not come in a white border anywhere. Yeah, lots of Onslaught basics, which, maybe I can get 25 cents a piece for, kind of thing. Tons and tons of those. Here's another whole bunch. A couple foil ones, which sometimes Invasion. I don't know about Onslaught, but Invasion basics are actually in foil, or like between $5 and $20. So that's some light. Bunch of empty sleeves, don't care, probably just gonna chuck them, got too many anyways. Box is in rough shape. So the guy sent me videos, kind of gave me the sob story a little bit, and I took his word for it. I was like, I don't know, seems like it's probably fine. Most people aren't trying to fuck people over, and I don't really necessarily think this guy was either. I reached out to him, I was like, hey man, these cards do not look like they are legitimate. So it's gonna be hard to tell, because there is, you can see that there's edge wear. You see that, right? There is edge wear, and that's indicative of what could be a real card. But then feeling the card, it's really hard to come through on camera. Feeling the card, the colors are a little off, but when you feel it, whoa, why is that? Oh, interesting. I'm not sure why that red dot is coming through as or the green dot is coming through as red on the camera. Only on my recording program though, not on the actual phone. It's very interesting. But when you look at the back a little bit more, you can, I don't know, it's really hard to catch on the camera. You can see the sheen. I don't know what is up with that red dot. Wait, let me find a real card here, because some of them are real. Like the temple is real, but that's still coming through. What is going on there? That's so odd. It must be a green screen thing or something. But so yeah, this is real. Let's see if we can. I don't think it's going to come through on here. Probably not, unfortunately. But I can look with the loop. I can see the red dot L in this card. I mean, there's a stamp on it, obviously. Cards before 2014, maybe, didn't have the stamp. So, like this Dark Depths. This Heart of Yavimaya is actually real. I can tell, based on the feel of it. I'm really not sure what's going on with that red dot. That's so weird. I can tell by the feel on it, but then when I look at the back, red dot, great. Not a super strong or amazing old card, but it is an old card. This is real. Watery Grave. Something else you can tell. So this one, you cannot see the edge wear. There's hardly any. A little bit on this corner. But again, same thing. When you get to that sheen, it's very glossy. And then you can also see the edges of this on the side, the top, they're flared a little bit more than like your regular magic card. So the other thing that we can look at, like you can feel it's crazy. I'm pretty choked about it. So I believe real magic cards also have a blue core. Give me a second here. Let's yeah, so that's another way to tell, is right here you can see the core of this, it's black, it's cardboard. Real magic cards just have this blue core. Subtle difference, minor, and no real way to know until you destroy the card. This card is real, this card is fake. That's fine. Dark Depths here, black core once again. So I will be destroying all these. Like when it came through on the video that he sent me, they looked really good. I was like, oh man, look at this. Like this guy must have been collecting for a while, you know, lots of staples. And now that I'm seeing him in person, the colors are way off too. Like coming through on the video, they look okay. But a couple ancient tombs, there was another one somewhere. Yeah, and like you can see that the backs are fuzzy. And like it really sucks, man. Rishadan Porch, Verdant Catacombs, some more shocks, all fake, all fake, all fake. I think the colonnades are fake too. The Shivan Reef's real. Helion Crucible's real. So all of these, nothing. So there's probably, you know, in the grand scheme, I didn't pay that much. It was around $1,000. It just sucks, man, because now I've got to chase this guy down, and he lives hours and hours away from me. Like he lives, I don't want to say where, but it's about 15 hours from me. But now, you know, I did message him, and he said, "Oh, well, I didn't know. Like I didn't think people fake these things." So I'm not sure how to feel exactly. So I'm just going to stick all the fakes over here. These Jits, I should have known in the videos, but I only saw the one when he was like flipping through the cards real fast. So I was like, whatever, okay. Like I thought maybe, you know, some people will take a pencil eraser and they'll go along the edges and like kind of alter them, but I couldn't really tell. So I was like, okay, well, that's fine, whatever. But here we are. So this Infernal Contract looks good. Nice crisp lines on the back. This one is real. Dark Confidant, fake. Again, it's a little blurry on the back. All the raised edges. Another Dark Confidant. This Lily. So I don't know if people can fake these stamps. So I think these are real, but they were a promo thing. But I'm not too certain at the time, or at the moment. But the backs look legit. This one's definitely got some damage. It looks like it got... Let me pull that up on camera. Can we see it? Yeah, you can, on the left side there, you can see that damage. Same thing on the back. So this one is kind of cooked. I won't get anything for that. Lilies of the Veil, Bitter Blossoms, once again, fake. Damnations, fake. Hypnotic Specters, not worth anything, fake. This Soul Spike is actually real, which is nice. It's a $30 card. Thoughtseizes, both fake, all three fake. Ghoul, Warp Artifact, also revised, but again, damaged. Vampires looks good, but like, you know, these are the unattractive cards that like they don't really matter. Fluff in there. Oh my god, do I have a green screen setting on or something? It must be. It must be. Hold on. Let me see. Background, none. Because this is coming through as the background of like the outer edge here of the image. How do I fix this? Properties. Cancel. Settings. Cancel. I've never ran into this issue before. This actually might be a problem. 1 minute. Properties. Go to. Okay. Open up another instance of this IV cam. Just try and reset really quick. Sorry. Let's go 2. See what happens. Is that still... No, it's still doing it, and now it's upside down. Very weird. What if I go like this? Okay, see, now it's thundered. No. Background, none. So strange, dude. I don't know why it's doing that. Let me fix this really quick. Can I like put something behind it maybe? No, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, so again, you know, like I've never seen this card in my life. This one I have no doubts about. It's a very low end, you know, maybe $1 or $2 card. But so I don't know if maybe his story was real and his brother did pass. And he just found these and was like, okay, well, maybe I'll just try and sell them. The cEDH looks good. Phyrexian Delver, Deathwish, all these old cards. Old cards are a little harder to fake. You can't really fake the surface wear that they get. This one looks pretty good. Again, like most of these are moderate play. Soul Spike, again, looking really good, which is nice because it's like a $30 card. So like there's a couple that are definitely legit. And the second that I got these in my hands, I knew right away. I was like, yeah, this, unfortunately I got ripped off. But again, maybe he didn't know. So I'm going to destroy all these other ones, maybe like right on the back of them, just so that I can play with them, kind of thing. The Lycids. And you'll see, like, I mean, you saw the lands, there's 2 Ancient Tombs, but you'll see a lot more. Anti just took a spike. More Dark Confidants. And now that you look at them like kind of under light and scrutiny, you can see that the edge, it's not black. It is more like a brown. Man, that sucks. Terrors, Unholy Strength, Drain Life, Token. It is unfortunate that I got burned, but I just want to put this out there so that other people can maybe be aware. I wish I knew what was going on with that background thing. Crucibles, Oblivion Stones, also one of the other fakes. Aether Vials, Karns, Chalices, lots of swords, lots of Senseis, Chrome Mox. Like I was like, man, this is beautiful. And he was taking offers on it, so I don't know. It's hard to know if he was real or not about the situation. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, but very obviously a mistake. Like it's strange though, because things like this Spellskite, why would somebody fake this? Like it's a $4 card. They must have been playing and just like wanted a bunch of staples or something. I'm not sure. Karn, Chalice, Crucible, Spellskite, Sword, Sword, Sword. This Karn is actually real. And I can double check that again. You guys won't be able to see this, but it is so hard to see on. Yeah, looks good. I never actually looked at the foil stamp on these before under the loop light, so maybe I'm actually wrong. Maybe it is easy to fake, because I think it's supposed to have, like, isn't it supposed to say something on it? I actually might be wrong about this Karn, but like, based on the dot, it looks good. I would say that one's a little iffy. That one's damaged, but it's still a card. It's a little iffy because I feel like it's supposed to say wizards or magic or something in the very fine print in that stamp. Yeah. Crucibles, more swords, spell skites, crucibles, senseis, fake jits, a couple pithing needles, these are real. Solemn's real. And again, some old cards, nothing crazy. Rod of Ruins, you know, pretty iconic. A few Ornithopters, I have no doubts about. Like, as soon as you flip them over, you can see. Stone Coil, that one looks good. These ones look fine. That one, yeah, lines are crisp on the back. Like, so we're just gonna go through this. So, like, he does have a few copies of the Karn, which makes me wonder. Like, the lines on the back look really good. Like, they really should. It sucks, man. Oblivion Sowers, they're all looking okay. Wasteland Stranglers, like a 50-cent card. Belby's Portal, that's what I'm iffy about. It looks okay. The colors are correct. There's no blurring. Obelisks, same thing. So like, there's, I mean, I guess there's a few that aren't fakes, but it sucks. Nobody likes getting burned. And like I said, I kind of doubt. Oops. I kind of doubt that he was intentionally fucking anybody over. These are all good. Game preserves. Sorry about the band-aid, I smashed my finger. This is a card I've never seen actually. This is pretty cool. Symbiotic Deployment. 3 mana, skip a draw step. And then you pay 1, tap 2 creatures, draw a card. Don't hate that. Voice of the Woods. Damage on top. Unfortunately, Ravenous Ballast, Nantukos. These all look pretty good. The Slagworm is fine. Unconscious. Those look fine. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to sell all these as like moderate play. This one is a little weird. I feel like there was one of these that was fake, but I can't remember. No, these ones look okay. They're just in really good condition. Like, if I had to look at these all side by side, oh, dude, I don't know what is going on with that green screen. Let me see if I can do some color correction or something. Maybe I can add a new source. Video capture device. Okay. Okay. Properties. Is it 2 now? Did I actually fix it? Yes, it did. Okay. Sorry, guys. I know this is annoying. I should be figuring this out before I start streaming, but I'll get that moved all the way down to where it should be. A little smaller, just to match up with our other window. Sure, and then we will transform, center vertically, transform, center horizontally, click, and then we will delete this other one. Remove, yes, okay. Okay, now that we can actually see, maybe I can show you guys this red dot on the back, or green dot a little bit more. But, so when you zoom in, there's 4 dots that make up, I think it's a right-facing L. Let me see. Let me confirm. I want to be giving you guys correct information so that you can spot fakes too. So generally, like most paper printers, I guess it depends on the angle. So the L is like upside down and right facing. So if I were to draw it for you, it would look like this, basically. But it's composed of 1, 2, 3, 4 dots, like so. If you're holding the card this way, and that's what the red dot looks like. And this is a 25 times loop, I believe. It's got a little light built into it. It's nice, easy to change the battery in. I wonder if it says. I feel like it's a 25 times. Your phone can't This one is 40 times. 25 to 40, so it can do both depending on how far away from the card you hold it. But your phone can't quite get it. Like, it can get close, otherwise you need like high res scans. So Gigapede, like, not, again, these are not cards that I'm concerned about getting faked, but like, I'm gonna check them anyways while I'm here. It's just unfortunate, man. Like, people don't know, or people are trying to fuck people over. Like, who really knows? Tarmogoyf's all dead fake. Again, black core versus blue core, as we saw earlier. I will be like taking all of these and like sharpieing on the back, NFS or proxy. Because I do not, like I said, I might play them, try them in like new decks and stuff like that. Allosaurus Rider's kind of cool. Hibernation's End, Pulse of the Tangle. Interesting art. Yeah, none of these I'm not too worried about any of these being faked. You know, they're all kind of big dumb green Timmy cards. Birthing Pods, all trash. I know there's a couple. Oh man, look at that artwork. Dude, Cold Snap is like one of my favorites for art. Oh, incredible. There's a few doubling seasons in here. All these are all looking good. Yeah, 4 doubling seasons. So, you know, I just assumed that Buddy was like the guy was just an avid long-term collector. It's nice that these enchantresses are not fake. Yeah, figured his brother was an avid collector, and you know, like, kind of wanted to help the guy out a bit. Unfortunately, just not that fortunate for me. Nice Goblin Welder, heavily played, but. Butcher Org. Kiki Jikis. I should have known, man. Like, all the staple cards are just like bad. And then there's lots of weird ones that aren't. Tephroderm foil. Huh? There's like 3 foils in this whole collection. It's those 2 lands in that. And it is just a little box. I don't know. I guess I'm glad that it was me as opposed to somebody else. I'm still iffy on these because they look really good, and I know newer cards, the dot is like, it's definitely there. It's definitely there, so maybe I don't have to be skeptical. Let's see. Maybe I can see something in this foil stamp. Yeah, it looks okay. At this point, oh look, another foil. 2 more foils. Ugh, man, that is thundered. Poor Chandra. So like there is some value here still. Like, I might be able to get $100 or $200 out of it. Stone Forges, Enlightened Tutors. Oh man, this feels bad, but. Oh, there's a few more foils. Oh my god, these are thundered. You can tell this guy really played. Oh yeah, a couple more old foils. Nice. Whoops. Don't hate that. Sarah Avery, like 1 RL card. Yeah, I don't think I have any doubts about these cards looking at those snoops. I don't. The colors look fine. All the lines on the back are very crisp. Ooh. And obviously I saw all this stuff in the photos, but man, old Magic art just does it for me. It's way more unique, and it's not just like, compared to like Ninja Turtle AI slop, which I don't know if it's actual AI slop, but it might as well be. Like, they really leaned hard into the pizza thing. And that's more or less the extent of what I'm going to say about Ninja Turtles. Recall, nice. Loves, nice played. Rain, Whir of Invention, these are all real. The Aetherling, another Recall. And then the click, fake, show and tells. This one, no, never mind. The front of it actually looked pretty good. Then I flipped it. Cryptic commands, Flusterstorm, same thing. Blurry on the back. I'll grab one of these after and give you guys like a comparison. These Narset's reversals are actually real too, so that's nice. Archivists, Pulse of the Grid, more cryptic commands that are fake. Yeah, as soon as you flip them. So I guess I learned a little bit of a lesson. You know, sometimes when you see something and it seems too good to be true, it is definitely too good to be true. Lots of recalls in here. Temporal Cascade, which I'm a little iffy about. Looks okay. Flusterstorm, more fake, fake, fake. Fake, fake, fake. Root Star, Telekinetic Bombs, Mask of the Mimic. Ooh, this was this is really spicy actually. What is it called? Spy Kit, I think? It makes like every creature in your deck a copy, or like have the same name or something like that. OG Future Sight, very cool. Misdirection. That one's actually real and pretty playable, pretty strong. Again, the old school artwork, man, just does it. Handful of snappies, show and tells. I did kind of go through this earlier. Archivist, Tidal Kraken, Onslaught Clone. That looks good. Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Like there's, like I said, the decent sized, oh, sorry about that blur. I don't know how long that was going on. It's a decent sized stack, I guess, but you know, what could have been probably thousands of dollars here. And then, yeah, the multicolored cards. I think these were pretty much all good, other than the sliver. There's some sliver legions in here. Oops. Ghost Council is good. Where'd they go? Did I take them out already? The fuck? Excuse my language. Did I pass them? Maybe I threw them out. I could have swore. I could have sworn. I have to find these while I'm still on camera and accountable. Yeah, like the second I pulled them out of the box and started flipping through, I was like, fuck. I got burned. Again, I'm in talks with the guy, so maybe we'll get our money back. And I will yeah, I'll probably just mail them all back to him. Or he'll say whatever, because there's not really a ton of value. Dude, where did these things go? Maybe I left them upstairs on the table when I was flipping through them. I was sitting there and my daughter was running around and she grabbed a couple. I was like, no, let's put those back, be gentle. And then saw the fakes, looked at the one she had and knew. I was like, oh, yeah, it's fine. You take that, go play. Uh-oh, where do these legions go? Oh, no. What the heck? Oh. Here they are. Voices, which is, this is a weird card to fake, but I guess at one time it was probably money. And some Sliver Legions. So, yeah. I am going to do another Timmy Talk soon. I don't know. I've been feeling really off lately. So I have not bothered. But... So yeah, this is the stack of reels. This is our stack, massive stack of fakes. Like, so just in in my defense, imagine looking through this in a few videos and you just see these cards, and they look pretty good on video. You know, they're not too bad in a potato quality video. You know, flipping through, going nice and fast. Blah 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 blah. Obviously, with this stuff mixed in, so it's even harder to tell. Oops. And you're like, oh man, this looks great. Like, and he's taking offers on it, so offer him a little bit of money. He said he doesn't know what he has. He was just trying to get rid of him. I'm like, okay, I'm going to try and help this guy out. Like, this is an amazing haul. And maybe it was ignorant and, you know, Timmy of me to, like, that ancient tomb. And seeing it now, like, the colors are way off. It's fucking awful in person. It's very hard to capture. Yeah, it's... You know, I was excited and definitely made a mistake. Shit happens, I guess. Unfortunately. So let's do a quick comparison and then we'll call it. Sure, this one. Set these aside. These I'm gonna go through, and honestly I don't want to write on every single one of them. There's probably 150 cards there. So I'll probably just flip them and where's my Sharpie here? Probably flip them and like give them each one of these and just throw them. Because I don't want to, I'm not going to do that now, but yeah. And then like, oh man, the cut lines and stuff, fuck. I should have known. I should have asked for like more thorough videos. I should have got... My cousin picked them up for me, and he's not really, he hasn't handled a lot of TCGs, which I don't fault him. But he asked, he was like, hey, should I check if these are real or like open the box or anything? I was like, no, I think it's fine. Like I trusted the guy, obviously mistakenly. So looking at the front, we'll just do 2 blue cards for comparison. So when you hold them side by side like this, and obviously I have like a insanely bright light here. He was kind of like doing it in a dim lit room and whatever else. But so you hold them side by side, you can see there's a little bit of a color discrepancy between the actual blue on the cards. You can see the border color discrepancy. Remember how I mentioned earlier how the actual cards, they're actually black on the border, whereas this has like a brown reddish tinge to it. So you can see, and I wouldn't even say these are like super high quality, because you know, you can do the bend test. You bend a card, magic card, pretty much always gonna just go back, do a bend test. It's still flopsy. Even after I turn it back, it's still got the bend in it, right? So, but again, you know, I wasn't gonna get my cousin to go through and do a bend test on 1,000 cards. And then when we come to the back, so this is the actual card. This is the fake. Colors off. You can see that the purple ring, the purple is much darker and more pronounced on the left one, which is the fake, as opposed to the right. And it's a little difficult to see, but the letters, like the blurring, the like orange around the magic, much darker on this one again. Like it is actually very hard to replicate a good fake magic card. And of course the red dot test and the stamp test are, I have to do a little bit of research on the stamp. I'll get back to you guys on that maybe. Yeah. So those are like the main discerning factors. Different colors, the circle shades, obviously, the red dot, like if I could capture it with the loop, I would love to, but I cannot. The colors on the front, the border colors, and just like the overall feel, like I might be able to capture it. You can kind of see like, so here we have the Dream Eater. You can kind of still see like a little bit of the artwork and stuff in the light, whereas the Click, once you get it, like you can't see shit on the entire card. Like it is so glossy. And it's probably the same thing with the back. Like look at that shine, ka-chow. This one, it's a little bit less pronounced on the edges and stuff. Maybe I can get both in there at the same time. Yeah, so I don't know. It is what it is. I'm going to try and resolve this with the gentleman that I bought them from. And whether I got to send the cards back or he's like, sorry, I feel bad. We'll see. I definitely won't be sending the fakes back. I will be marking all of these, and probably, like I said, I might keep a few of each just to like use in my decks. The appropriate thing I think would be to just destroy them all. So yeah, I mean, we'll see how much I get out of it, if anything, or if I just send them back. It is what it is. Be careful when buying blind collections. I'm probably just a big dumb Timmy. It happens. Definitely not a mistake I will be weary of or making again. If I were to buy another collection that was out of town from me, I would. Oh yeah, the other test. Sorry, I'll break my stride here. So the blue core. You can see the thin blue line. That is the other way to tell. Blue, black. But obviously, you know, if you've got a set of Dark Confidants and you're not sure, you don't really want to rip them all up. Yeah, I will definitely be a little more cautious in the future. Maybe if I'm getting somebody else to pick up collections for me, I get them to go to an LGS with the person and be like, hey, can you verify that these are real? And then they can make the exchange and move forward from there. It is what it is. It sucks. I don't think the guy intended to burn me. Unfortunately, I got burned. So thanks for hanging out in Timmy's Lair. Hope you guys are enjoying those videos. We have, might as well show these off for a minute. Got a little bit of stuff to, I've been talking about this on the shorts. So we got a little bit of stuff that we're going to give away come, I think I showcased this one a while ago. Crimson Scream. I'll give you guys a show of it. Oh, upside down. Upside down. This is the playmat we're going to give away. This thing is fucking crazy looking, dude. Like, it's so ritualistic and badass. And then the Nerd Gear playmat tube. This is just protection. And in theory, you could probably fit some dice in the middle of your playmat in here. I wouldn't do that. Just get the Commander Essentials kit. And yeah, some Rock Guard sleeves. I really like these. I've been playing my Kinnan deck with them, and they're matte sleeves, and they have hardly any slip compared to, you know, when you sleeve up a deck and you go to play it for the first time and it's just like falling over. It's just all over the fucking table. These do not do that. I would highly recommend going to nerdgear.gg if you're looking for some new sleeves and picking up a set of these. They're affordable. They're like around 15 bucks, I think. And then shipping, of course. You can use code Lair5 to get 5% off that order, and it helps support me directly. I'm trying to make this like a full-time thing. I want to make this real. I want to make it, I want to make my job doing Magic content. I love Magic. I am not super happy with the newest direction, like, you know, Ninja Turtles and Spider-Man, but that's what happens when you get My Little Pony. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging out on Timmy's Lair. We'll see you next time.